one place where vivisection belongs, and that is in the past. The horrific cruelty that animals are subjected to throughout their lives inside this industry is an intolerable atrocity. Being stolen from the wild and transported long hours, or bred specifically for experiment, bred only to be killed. All of these animals face confinement, often among dirty conditions in barren cages. But this is just the tip of the iceberg for animals held behind the locked doors, windowless walls and secured fences lined with barbed wire of these concentration camps. Because of vivisectors and their vested interest in making money by exploiting others, these animals will feel the traumatic fear of impending violence on an everyday basis each time they are approached by a human figure. And they will experience the horrendous suffering of being tormented, beaten and experimented on. I can only imagine how it must be for each of those innocent animals, each one of them with a mind that thinks, a heart that beats and a body that feels. And yet, as individuals, their sentience is completely ignored, as they are treated as nothing more than an inanimate test object. However, it is only secretiveness, corruption and propaganda that this shoddy, disgusting industry is able to rely on for its stability. And as long as good people keep speaking out, standing up and taking action, it will continue to be a major weakness to the industry that will in the end help bring upon the much welcomed end of vivisection. Because contrary to what vivisectors want people to believe, animals are not treated with care and are not only used when there is no other alternative. The reality is puppies are cowering in fear, being thrown around and punched in the face, whilst there are always alternatives for this archaic, pointless practice. Their experiments are not academically voiced for research. The reality is rabbits are struggling in products, agrochemicals and food additives. And vivisection is not needed for medical and scientific progress. The reality is over 400,000 human heart attacks were caused by fire, and thalidomide mutilated pregnant women's babies as drugs that were wrongfully deemed as safe because of animal testing. There are countless examples, each bearing the sheer truth that vivisection is barbaric, unreliable and dangerous. This information is spreading, and slowly but surely people are realising, and that is thanks to the brilliant work of the anti-vivisection movement. And through our determination to bring about change for animals, for each of them, we are their hope. Bear in mind the progress this movement has already made since it began. In the UK and internationally, through the dedication of committed activists, some of these vile establishments have already closed down. In this country, look at victories such as New Church, Hillgrove, etc., whilst others, such as hunting and life sciences, are being slammed into turmoil because of the Shack campaign, HLS are immersed in a huge debt in which they cannot even repay. And a leak in 2012 has revealed even more damaging information, including unpaid bills, internal emails and confidential documents. Circus and pressure against university vivisection is growing. The long-standing campaign by Speak against the Oxford Uni Animal Lab, which sent their security costs through the roof and continues to pose a constant thorn in their side, is now being joined by a growing number of new campaigns springing up around the UK against other universities that currently experiment on animals. Animal transport for vivisection is declining as numerous airlines and ferry companies are also pulling out. The vivisection industry faces increasing trouble, and all of this is thanks to the dedication of all who take action against vivisection. Together, as campaigners, we are making a difference, and we are aided with an ever-growing amount of public support, as well as from experts in the medical and science field who are opposed to animal testing too. Together, we will close down the animal labs. So now let's think of the animals as we march. Let's make some life and fight on and send vivisection to the past.